Okay, let's dive right in. We are breaking down something called the 5 a.m. success architecture. And here's the key. This isn't about having more willpower. It's about having a better design for your morning. You know, this quote really gets to the heart of it all. That little moment in the morning is a massive opportunity. While pretty much everyone else is hitting snooze for just a few more minutes of garbage sleep, you have a chance to get a huge head start. And this is the part you really have to get. Succeeding at 5 a.m. isn't about being some kind of super disciplined robot. Not at all. It's about building a system, an architecture that makes winning the morning almost automatic. So let's take a look at that design.
First things first, we've got to bust a huge myth about morning routines. See, most of them are actually designed to fail, and probably not for the reason you think.
Okay, so here's a little bit of science for you, and this is fascinating. When you wake up, your body naturally gives you a big spike of a hormone called cortisol. It's your body's go signal, your peak alertness for the day. But what do most of us do? We totally waste it. We hit snooze, we mindlessly scroll our phones, we react to other people's emergencies. That's wasted cortisol. The smart move is to harness it, to use that natural energy for quiet stillness, for hydration, and for taking intentional action. Which brings us to the very first rule of this whole system. And listen, this one is completely non-negotiable. For the first hour of your day, the phone doesn't exist. Period. No exceptions. This is how you protect that precious cortisol advantage from getting hijacked by the outside world. Seriously, just think about that for a second. The moment you pick up that phone, you are letting emails, notifications, and social media drama dictate your mental state for the rest of the day. This first rule is all about taking that power back. And here's the trick to making rule number 1 actually happen. Your system, your architecture, it starts before you even go to bed. You have to put your phone in another room. I don't mean on airplane mode next to your bed. I mean gone. That one simple act makes success the next morning so much easier. All right, next up, let's talk about the 2-minute reset. This is a super small change that has a massive biological impact on how you feel all day long. We all know that feeling, right? That groggy, slow, where's the coffee feeling? Well, most people think it's just about being tired, but the real culprit? It's something way simpler. And there it is. After sleeping for 7 or 8 hours, your body is clinically dehydrated. It's just a fact. Your blood is a bit thicker and your brain is only firing at about 73% of its total power. That brain fog you feel, it's not just sleepiness, it's your brain screaming for water. So the fix is non-negotiable number 2. It's so simple. Before your coffee, before you do anything else, you drink 16 ounces. That's about half a liter of water. This one thing jumpstarts your entire system, clears out that mental fog, and gets your brain and body ready for what's next. Now that your mind is starting to clear up, let's talk about your body. This is a huge trap for so many people. They think they need to go crush some brutal workout first thing in the morning. This slide is so important. An intense, hardcore workout at 5 a.m. can actually do more harm than good. It spikes your cortisol even higher. It drains that limited tank of willpower you have, and it almost always leads to a huge energy crash around 2 p.m. The goal here isn't exhaustion, it's activation. We want gentle movement to get everything flowing. And that's why the third non-negotiable is just 10 minutes of intentional movement. And notice that word movement, not exercise. We're talking about stretching, a little bit of gentle yoga, maybe a quick walk around the block. The goal is just to wake your body up, not to send it into a panic. Okay, body's activated. Now it's time for the most powerful tool you have, your mind. You see, most people just let their thoughts happen to them in the morning. We're not going to do that. We're going to architect our mind. This is a really powerful 15-minute practice. You start with 5 minutes of writing down not just what you're grateful for, but why. This is a total brain hack because it's neurologically impossible to feel anxious and grateful at the exact same time. Then, 5 minutes of setting your intentions, not your to-do list, but your state. Today, I am focused. Today, I am patient. And finally, 5 minutes of just silence or meditation to let all of that sink in. I absolutely love this metaphor. Think about it. Your to-do list is like the apps on your phone, but your mental state, that's the operating system. And if your operating system is buggy and slow, it doesn't matter how great your apps are, right? This practice makes sure your core OS is running perfectly. So that's non-negotiable number 4, spending these 15 minutes consciously designing your mental state for the day. This is the difference between being a passenger in your own life and getting into the driver's seat. Now for the final critical piece of the puzzle. We have all the components, but what turns this from a list of good ideas into a real architecture is putting them in the right order, the sequence, while the sequence is everything.
This concept right here is a total game changer. Your willpower isn't some endless river. It's more like the battery on your phone. It starts at 100%, and every single decision you make all day, what to wear, which email to answer first, it drains that battery, little by little.
And that leads us to the final rule. When your battery's at 100%, you have to use that energy on what matters most. Right after you've hydrated, moved, and set your mind, you're in a peak state. Use it. Tackle your most important, most creative, most difficult work first, before the meetings, before the emails, before the world starts draining your tank. So here it is, the complete 5 a.m. success architecture. You see how it works? Each step perfectly sets up the next one, creating this incredible chain of momentum that powers you through your entire day. This isn't just a list of habits, it's a finely tuned sequence for peak performance.
And that's really what this is all about. It goes so far beyond just the morning. When you prove to yourself day after day, before anyone else is even awake, that you can keep the promises you make to yourself, everything changes. Your confidence, your clarity, your whole life. You stop just reacting to your day and you start creating it.
So I'll just leave you with this one question. This isn't about being perfect. This is about trying an experiment. Just give this architecture a shot for 1 week, 7 days, and see what happens when you